If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 43 of the My Player series here on FIFA 16. As you can see, we are currently 7th in the league. 2 points behind Everton, 3 points behind Spurs, with 1 game to play. Now, we played the Europa League final in the last episode. If you want to know the result of that, check the last episode now to avoid spoilers, because it will get spoiled at some point in today's episode, so I'll let you go now. Right, I presume from this point forward you have gone, so if you get spoiled now, it's your own fault. We won the Europa League final yesterday against Everton, so we have qualified for next year. However, we would like to finish top 5 as well if we possibly can. And of course, we do now play Tottenham Hotspur on the final day of the season, and a 3-goal victory will see us climb above them into 5th, providing Everton don't win. If Everton draw, we'll still go above Everton and into 5th if we beat Spurs by 3 goals or more. However, there's a slight issue with 1 game to go against Spurs. I haven't been selected, so we are not going to get a say in what happens in this final game of the season against Tottenham. We need a 3-goal victory or more to finish top 5. This game, I'll let it run. Next season, as we move into Season 3 in today's episode, I'm going to be getting the number 7 shirt off of James Milner as we head forward. As always, I'll change my hair, my boots and my celebrations as we head forward into Season number 3. We've gone 1-0 up here through Jordan Henderson as we move into the second half. There's still half an hour to play in game. We need 2 more goals. 2 more goals would see us go above them. It's 1-1. Ryan Mason equalises. Roberto Firmino comes off injured, and there goes our chance to finish 5th in the Barclays Premier League. We will finish 7th because we didn't even get enough points there to finish above Everton, unfortunately. Wow. Roberto Firmino has torn his anterior cruciate ligament and will be out for 4 months. That will leave him out until, what, September? If we're in May now? He'll be out until 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he'll be out until September, so he's going to miss the first part of season number 3. We do in the end finish 7th then in the Barclays Premier League this season with Liverpool. We played the first 6 months at Derby. They still have a game to play, weirdly, and are currently in 12th, but they can't finish any higher, and should they lose by a considerable amount, they'll actually drop down the league on goal difference, but they stay up. QPR, Norwich and Cardiff are all relegated from the Barclays Premier League. I'll advance about another week or so, and then we'll do a full season roundup. I'll do that now, because we're not going to be having our overall rating go up between now and the end of the season either, so I'll jump now, and we'll have a full season roundup, and we'll head into Season 3. We've gone 1 more week. Finishing and curve have gone up 1 as our overall rating has slightly improved. Now, fingers crossed, everybody will have played 38 games. Now they have. So Arsenal win the league from Manchester United, from Chelsea, from Manchester City, who finish in P4. Spurs, Everton, Liverpool and West Ham, Leicester, Stoke round out the top 10. Queen's Park Rangers, Norwich and Cardiff will relegate as we sell. And Newcastle stay up by the skin of their teeth by a single point. Having a look at player stats for this season, Wayne Rooney gets the Golden Boot Award. He picked up 29 goals. Olivier Giroud, the closest with 15, joint with Kane. Now, did I come anywhere on this list? Sturridge is there with 9 in 17th. I am not on that list. Never mind. What about assists? Are we on this list? Let's have a look. Sturridge is there in 14th with 5. Did I get more than 5 assists? Surely I got more than 5 assists this season. Apparently not. I'm not on that list either. Fair enough. Kevin Schmeichel, what am I even talking about? Kasper Schmeichel gets the Golden Glove with 13 clean sheets. Then Mandanda at Everton, Joe Hart and Cech. Our highest keeper was Mignolet with 7 and Adam Bogdan with 6. Of course, Mignolet is out injured currently, so won't be involved for the time being. We'll have a quick look at the other leagues in Europe, and also I want to see where Cambridge United came, just out of personal interest. Joining us in the Premier League next season will be Watford, Hull and one of West Brom, Leeds, Bournemouth or Burnley. We'll find out in due course. Relegated Rotherham, Millwall and MK Dons coming up. Blackburn, Bristol and one of Peterborough, Huddersfield, Luton or Walsall. Relegated Swindon, Scunthorpe, Oldham and Chesterfield. And getting promoted are Notts County, Bristol Rovers, Crewe Alexandra and then one of Colchester, Rochdale, Wimbledon or Yeovil. Cambridge? Cambridge are in League One. When? I don't remember that happening. They must have gotten promoted last year. Yes, Cambridge! Finishing 14th in League One. Loving that. PSG win in France from Marseille. In Germany, Bayern Munich win the Bundesliga by 3 points from Leverkusen. Borussia Dortmund down in 4th. Inter win in Italy with Roma in 2nd. Juventus and then Napoli. And moving across to Spain, PSV, sorry, in the Netherlands. Benfica in Portugal. Celtic in Scotland, perhaps? Oh, yes, there's a surprise. And Real Madrid by 14 points from Barcelona. And then Atleti a further 2 behind, and Valencia in 4th. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that to be such a big gap there. But we'll show you the squad report. We'll show you, most importantly, my stats. But I'll give you a quick rundown. Mike Skirtle's stats are decreasing and he's homesick. Hopefully he'll get sold. Everybody seems to be an ageing squad here at Liverpool right now. But we are currently 20 years old, rated at 80. And valued at £22.5 million. We have come up from higher than 17, or lower, sorry, than 79 rated to get to 80 rated. We moved here to Liverpool at 79 though, so it's only counted as +1 since we moved. Overall stats for this season: 6 goals in all competitions, 9 assists in all competitions, 2 and 3 in Europe. By far and away, our best competition was the FA Cup. Liverpool paid £18.5 million for me, and we didn't see as much first-team football at Liverpool as we might have liked, but hopefully, with some more training and some more good performances on the pitch, we'll get more football next year at Liverpool. I will be staying here for at least one more season, because, of course, we've only been here 6 months. Sturridge goes up a little bit. Only 13 goals for him, though. Let's actually sort by position, shall we? That'll be easier, won't it? I can't be bothered to show you a full squad report. I'm sure a lot of you aren't even really that fussed about a full squad report, but our ranking overall is 6th amongst our midfield rivals and 11th in the team as a whole. But we will progress now into season number 3. I will continue to train each week until we get there. Of course, stats could still alter slightly, and we'll head into season 3. I'll change my boots, I'll change my hair, I'll change my celebrations, and we'll head into pre-season for the 3rd season here in the 2nd series of My Player, and hope to continue our good growth and, fingers crossed, continue to be heavily involved in the Liverpool first team. Just occurred to me that I've not shown you who won the FA Cup and the Capital One Cup and the Champions League, so I'll do that now. Obviously, we won the Europa League, so we know what happened there. Manchester City beat Arsenal by 2-1 in the FA Cup final. In the Capital One Cup final, West Bromwich Albion beat Newcastle United by 2-1. Manchester United won the European Super Cup on penalties against Barcelona. And when it eventually changes slates, I'll show you what the Champions League result was. And the Champions League ended by 2-1 also. Real Madrid against PSG. And obviously, as we said, we won the Europa League. So that's all we need to see from there. So again, I will now continue into season number 3. I'm glad I remembered to do that before we got into the next season. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known who won the Champions League, FA Cup or Capital One Cup. But now you do. Into season 3. Our league expectations review. We were below target on all but the pass completion rate. But, of course, we weren't played for as many games as we were hoping to be here, so I'm not overly fussed about not meeting that many targets. We will advance into Season 3, knowing that the full season here at Liverpool will actually give us a lot better chance of performing to our full potential. Okay, so moving into season number 3, these are our expectations. Average match rating of 7.9 or better, 71 created scoring chances, 24 goals scored or goals created, either assists or goals scored, and 86% pass completion rating, again for the 2nd year in a row. Obviously, we got 87 in the previous year. I've changed my hair and my boots and my celebrations. As you can see there, my guy has gone back to the, I think it was clean hairstyle. I'll quickly show you. Medium. Yes, it's the clean one. So that one, as you can see there, that's what he looks like. And I've changed my boots too. I've also, as you'll be able to see from this tab, gone to the number 7 shirt. Sorry, James Milner. We've gone to the Messi Matte Ice Met/Yellow/Core Black boots, and I actually really like those, and I think they complement the Liverpool kit really nicely as well. So pleased with those. And my celebrations for the default running style, I went with the one arm raised a la Alan Shearer, and for the default signature move, I think I went for something similar to last time. Last time we had the knee slide, which was this one, And now we've gone to the knee slide with arms out. So something similar, but still very effective. Obviously, we don't score many goals, so it doesn't necessarily matter. But sticking with tradition, we've changed our... Actually, no, let me train. Sticking with tradition, we've changed our boots, our hair, and our celebrations. So, as per use, let's train penalties and free kicks, and then we'll move forward into that first friendly, which seemingly was against Roma, which is going to be interesting. There'll only be one game in today's episode, as we've obviously had the entirety of moving from one season to another, but next episode we'll be back up to 2. And in our group we have Russia, CSK Moscow, Melbourne City and Roma. So we'll play Roma today, and then, well, if we're selected, we'll play Melbourne City and CSK Moscow in the next episode. Presumably we'll be selected here, and we have been. I'm interested to see what happens in the window with regards to Liverpool, and we're not playing Mignolet or Bogdan in between the sticks here today. We are playing Lawrence Vigeru. Alright, if you say so. Into the game against Roma. Drop today's video a like, by the way, if you haven't to this point, and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any further of this series. But yes, without any further ado, Roma. It's Paredes into Verdi, pushing down the left-hand side. Turn back inside nicely as well. That is a fantastic ball in, and how he's not scored that header in the middle. Not entirely too sure there, Paredes. I mean, he may have headed it straight at the keeper, which I think is what happened. Yeah, the ball bounced off him before he even knew he'd made the save. But the cross is going to come in here. I'm on the far side, so we'll try and drift back towards a right mid position by the time the ball gets claimed, which it has done now, and I'm screaming for it, and he's going to hit it towards Benteke. I'll call for it from Benteke. He misses the header, never mind. Capradossi brings it down. I was looking to play in Henderson on the far side. Had he been able to knock it down 2 minutes. A great ball in by Mo Salah. Vigeru gets there first. I can't win the header, and thankfully Paredes shoots wide this time around. Roma in the ascendancy in the opening 20 minutes or so, but thankfully, so far, the 62 rated goalkeeper whose selection I questioned has actually done pretty well. Call for it from Ibe. He'll give it to me. Just help it on its way. There's Iliori into Andre Wisdom. I've called for it down the line. Emre Can plays a very good ball into me, and we're past the defender as well. Into the box. Pull off the man. Benteke. Oh, he didn't put it over the bar. At last, Christian Benteke scores a pullback like that. Actually, I think to be fair to him, he did score the last one I pulled back to him, but the 2 or 3 prior to that, he blazed over. But this time, really calm finish. Very well taken, actually, by the Belgian. Liverpool 1, Roma 0. They've been the best side so far, but we create our first opportunity at the other end, both personally and as a team, and it ends up in the back of the net, and we get the assist. Fantastic. Oh, it's a nice little 1-2. Paredes is in behind. Paredes! Oh, you've got to do better. Paredes has had so many great opportunities in this game so far, and he just isn't taking any of them. He's been so wasteful. Roma could be 3 or 4-1 up by now. Got a throw. Jordan Ibe will take. Back to Henderson. In nicely to Emre Can. I am in some space here, but nobody really was in the best position there to call for a pass. Get it there from Emre Can. We'll give that to Danny Ings. He tries to give it back to me, and we've still got it. We'll have the shot. Oh, what a finish! Outside of the box. A first goal ever from outside the box, apparently. I was on my weak foot as well. 2-0 Liverpool. A goal and an assist in the first game of Season 3 as a whole. I was perhaps slightly lucky to get it back there, but we spun round, and then we've just smacked it into the top corner. Nothing Jan Sommer now at Roma could do against that. Obviously signing from Mönchengladbach at some point, but not good enough to keep that out. Kanic across to Adam Yajic. Try and close him down. Nice tackle, but can't win the ball back at the second attempt. Daniele De Rossi will try and build something for Roma here. W has given that straight to James Milner, which is unfortunate for them. Wisdom, despite me calling for that a couple of times, we're not going to get it. We'll give it there to Sturridge, and our rating is back up to 8.5. It was as high as 9.3, but again, it was the positioning meter that unfortunately knocked my overall rating back down again. And again, like, it just went to one arrow, and it dropped from an 8.5 to an 8.1. So incredibly frustrating as a wide person to actually... Why is it dropping there? So incredibly frustrating as a wide player to actually maintain a high overall rating in a right mid spot. It was easier in... Like, why is it just dropped there? I've got no position arrows. We're in possession on the far side of the pitch. I'm in the right place for that particular passage of play, but it just drops my overall rating. So annoying. Anyway, it was a lot easier at Derby to maintain... Oh, lovely touch from Jordan Ibe. It was a lot easier at Derby to maintain a higher rating or sort my positioning out better as a right winger. So I think if/when we move away from Liverpool, I'm going to be more hopeful of a move to a side that plays 4-3-3 again, or even just a 4-2-3-1 where I'm pushed slightly further up than in a flat 4 midfield, is what we've got here at Liverpool in a 4-4-1-1. So something to think about when we look to move away from Liverpool, but we're going to be here at Liverpool for the entirety of this third season, unless of course anything drastic changes between now and January. But the plan is to stay here for this full season and see what we can do here in a full season at Anfield, and then hopefully earn ourselves a move to a bigger and better club at the end of season 3. Benteke does well, I'll call for it and he'll give it to me. Just simply go to Daniel Sturridge there. I have no other real option, to be honest. Oh, we've done well to skip past the man there. Can we give it to Studge? Maybe we could get a third goal and a second assist. Maybe even a third goal. Personally, I tried to turn onto my favoured right foot. Just couldn't quite get it right. But never mind, an 8.6 is our overall rating. A 2-0 victory here against Roma in the first pre-season game of Season 3. And we were heavily involved. A goal and an assist. 80% pass accuracy. Not the best, not the worst. We were involved in a lot of the game though, so we'll take it. Wow, only 2 shots as well, so the assist and the goal, literally the only chances we had on goal all game, although I'm pretty sure we had more chances than that, and Roma had more than 4 as well. Paredes had practically more than that himself alone, I think. But that'll bring today's episode to a close, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed and if you're excited about season number 3 here at Liverpool. A full season as number 7 at Anfield. We'll play Melbourne City at the beginning of the next video. That's all from me for now. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more. Make sure you drop the video a like, and I'll see you